Dear Torts students, just now we discussed the Morbi dam failure or Machu dam failure. Now we are going to discuss the Chernobyl disaster, 1986. I think it happened in the year 1980. Chernobyl disaster. Chernobyl disaster has occurred in the nuclear plant number 4, located in Pepriat, Ukraine, present Ukraine state, Ukraine country actually. Previously, Union of USSR, Union of Soviet Socialist Republics. So it has been disintegrated in the year 1991 into 21 countries, and now Ukraine is a separate country. Actually, this happened near Ukraine. So now we are actually, last night I came to know that even the stock markets totally failed because of the expected war in Ukraine between Russia and Ukraine. Actually, that Crimea area, or actually I know that Russia wants some river part, which is actually not accepted by so-called Ukraine, and people are expecting that war may come between Ukraine and Russia. Of course, Ukraine is supported by Iran plus America. So this is the political scenario. But whatever it is, as far as present Chernobyl disaster is concerned, it happened on 26th April 1986, right? The pitiable part here is, while the staff were conducting the safety test, so they have stopped all these things and they are conducting. When all the things are shut, how the safety valve will act or not. Just 1 minute before the operations began, this incident has taken place. So the nuclear radiation has started emanating, and immediately they call the fire service people. Of course, fire service people also, they have no experience in such nuclear radiation. They came just in their uniforms and they wanted to fight, they wanted to engulfing deflating the fire, but ultimately they got affected nuclear, that is radiation affection, and 4 so-called the firefighting squad, they died. And of course, other people in the neighboring area, up to an area of 19 kilometers or so, they have been affected. So they have actually, due to the release of large amount of radiation, that is nuclear energy, for 9 days. So the radioactive contamination, actually, it has precipitated USSR. Actually, it has gone up to the extent of the neighboring country, Belarus also. So the disaster killed 2 persons, that is, I think 5 staff and 134 people. But more than that, the affected people are more. So their eyes were affected. They know this so-called nausea and actually respiratory problem, cancer, so many things, even the tongues. So many people have been affected with all these issues, and ultimately it has become a political issue. Whenever any politician wants to contest the area, he will say, so we will not see that it is repeated. This nuclear radiation is not repeated. Of course, when I saw the present situation of the Chernobyl nuclear reactors, all of them were shut down and only some compound has been constructed. Of course, what I came to know is the people have been returning to their Chernobyl area, but anyway, it has become a political issue. So immediately after the radiation started emanating, the government of USSR at that time, they have reacted immediately, and actually they have displaced the persons in the area. Of course, they could not displace the livestock, but they have removed the persons to the, even they were settled in Belarus also. They have gone to the other states, and ultimately the decontamination process, radiation. So decontamination process has taken place, and the Soviet has spent about 18 billion Soviet rubles for the decontamination process, because the plants, they have withered away. The land has become useless, and due to this decontamination process, once again now the situation is coming back. Of course, people are still afraid, but I came to know that some people have come back to their Ukraine, and they have been doing their regular job. Anyway, the nuclear plant has been shut down. So please remember, this is another mass disaster. This has been declared as a disaster in 1986, and of course Russia was quick enough to go for the reparative mechanism or decontamination process, and now everything is okay. So this is regarding the Chernobyl disaster. So this is also a question which you can expect in your law of torts. Please read it in my notes, and definitely lot of material is there. Thank you very much.